The topic we'll discuss today is pharmaceutical packaging. Basically, pharmaceutical packaging can be defined as the economical means of providing presentation, protection, identification, information, containment, convenience, compliance, which maintain integrity and stability of the product. The selection of a package therefore begins with the determination of the product's physical and chemical characteristics, its protective needs, and its marketing requirements. The fundamental functions of packaging according to FDA are to provide protection, thereby not to allow leak, diffusion and permeation of the product, to be strong enough to hold the content during normal handling and storage, not to be altered by the ingredients of the formulation in its final form. The material selected must have following characteristics. They must protect the preparation from environmental condition. They must not be reactive with the product. They must not impart to the product taste or odor. They must be non-toxic. They must be US FDA approved. They must meet applicable tamper resistance requirement. They must be adaptable to common employed highly sweet packaging equipments. Types of containers. Basically, the containers are divided into following type on the basis of their utility. First is, we'll discuss a well-closed container. What basically well-closed container is? The containers protects the contents from loss during transportation, handling, storage or sale. This can be seen here. Second is single dose containers. These containers are used to supply only one of the medicaments and hold generally parenteral products, example ampoules and vials. This can be seen in the pictures here. Next is multiple dose containers. These containers allow the withdrawal of dose at various intervals without changing the strength, quality or purity of remaining portion. Those containers hold more than one dose and are used for injectables, example vials. This can be seen in the pictures here. Light resistant containers. Light resistant containers protect the medicaments from harmful effects of light. These containers are used to store those medicaments which are photosensitive. Airtight containers. These are also called as hermetic containers. These containers have airtight sealing or closing. These containers protect the product from dust, moisture and air, whereas airtight sealed containers are used for injectables. Airtight closed containers are meant for the storage of other products. Basically, hermetic containers are impervious to air or any other gases under the ordinary conditions of handling, shipment, storage and distribution. Aerosol containers. These containers can be seen here in the figures. These containers are used to hold aerosol products. These containers have an adequate mechanical strength in order to bear the pressure of aerosol packaging. Child resistant packaging. Child resistant containers work in one of the two principles. Certain degree of strength will be needed to open the product. High degree of manual coordination is required. Another is tamper resistant packaging. Tamper resistant can be conferred on the pack by using a roll-on closure which has a perforated collar which grips on the lip of the bottleneck, and these perforations must be broken before the caps can be unscrewed. Types of packaging. Primary packaging. Primary package is a material which envelopes the product and holds it. This usually is the smallest unit of distribution and use and is the package which is in direct contact with the content. Glass bottles, plastic bottle, ointment tubes, pouch, vials, ampoules, etc. This can be seen from the figures here. Next, secondary packaging is outside the primary packaging, perhaps used to group primary packaging together, cartons, injection trays, etc. This can be seen in the figure here. Next, tertiary packaging is used for bulk handling, warehouse storage and transport shipping. The most common form of palletized unit load that packs tightly into the containers. This can be seen here. Qualities of good container. The containers must be neutral towards the material which is stored in it. The container must not interact physically or chemically with the substance which it holds. It should help in maintain the stability of the product against the environmental factors which causes its deterioration. It should be made of materials which can withstand wear and tear during normal handling. It should be able to withstand changes in pressure and temperature. The material used for making of container must be non-toxic. Material used for making containers: glass. Example is bottle, vials, ampoules, syringes, IV containers, aerosol containers. This can be seen in the here in pictures. Next is plastics. Example is plastic pouches, tubes, tapes, aerosol container, laminates, etc. This can be seen here in the pictures. Next is rubber. Rubber is used to prepare closure, caps, wire wrappers, plungers. This can be seen in the figures here. Metals. Metals are used to prepare collapsible tubes, foils, needles, aerosol containers. This can be seen in the figure here. Paper or cardboard. Example of secondary packaging, used to prepare labels, inserts, pouches, laminates, cartons, corrugated box, foils, paper and drums. This can be seen